Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you that need to apply ceramic coating guys. We'll be using actually one that's pretty cheap, very affordable from Amazon. It's not one that costs like $100-200. It's really cheap guys, but it's really good. I used it before. Stay with us. We'll explain what we need to do, what we need to prepare for it, how to apply it, and you will see the results. The car will look like it just came out of the factory, and it has 101,000 miles in it. It's a 7-year-old vehicle. So all that will be covered in this video today. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these absolutely free videos for you. All the tools, parts that we'll be using, we'll share the link in the description of the video below for your convenience, so please check it out. Let's go ahead. We'll start outside first. We'll wash it with a dish soap to degrease everything and remove the old wax, and then we'll continue. So in order to apply the ceramic coating, what you need to do, you need to wash your car guys and use a dish soap. It's a degreaser. The dish soap is really good. It's going to strip all the old wax and you can start fresh and clean. So we're going to go ahead, do that now. We'll just wash it. Okay, rinse it off first, then we'll apply dish soap and we'll continue with the next step to dry everything. So we actually washed the car, we dried it, okay, with the chamois. Now guys, okay, I want you to hear something. Listen how rough the paint is, even though it's pretty well maintained car. Okay, that's actually contamination. We're going to get clay bar. I'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get it from. It's pretty guys, everything's red. Red car, red clay bar with a grey towel. Looks pretty cool by the way. We're going to get the lubricant, the detailing spray here. I'm going to apply some, okay, and you have to make sure that you apply, you go back and forth, okay, you go back and forth, and you can go up and down. So that's what we'll be doing to make sure that we clean everything correctly. We need to clay the whole car. You will see the difference in just a second guys, okay, how actually, okay, smooth it will be when we do that section here. And how it will not have almost any, okay, contamination. So let's go ahead, apply the towel now. Okay, we have a little bit of clay bar here left. We're going to be polishing it too because the clay bar is brand new, it's a little bit sticky. I'll clean it in a second, but I want to show you guys now. Listen, okay, smooth like glass. So that way later, okay, the new ceramic coating will bond really easy. So we're going to go ahead, do that to the rest of the car, and we'll continue with the next step. So next guys, we're going to get the little polishing pads right here. Let me show you what we have here guys, okay. They come a whole bag with different sizes. I'm going to put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from. I'm using the Glossworks Ultimate Glaze polishing compound. It's important not to use wax. Polishing compounds is great so we can remove any paint imperfections. I'm going to apply a thin amount here, okay, and we're going to buff it with those things. Myself, it took me to buff it about 20 to 30 minutes, and another person behind me just wiping it will show you. So I'm going to apply it a little bit. I go at higher RPMs, careful not to touch the hard part to like sticking wheel arches or anything like that. So next guys, we're going to wipe everything, okay. This is going to remove fine scratches, water spots, anything like that that we have left. So we're going to buff it, polish it, 2 microfiber towels now. In some cases, depending on the polishing compound that you use, you may let it even dry if you want it to be even better. So we're going to go ahead, do that to the whole area. Now we're going to get a clean towel to remove any greasy spots, guys, and buff it and make it like brand new. Oh my goodness, that's so shiny, that's beautiful. Even my camera has a hard time focusing. Right here we have a few greasy spots. Okay, perfect. And you can see how beautifully deep, wet looking paint it is with zero scratches, practically zero imperfections. If you have any scratches and imperfections, water spots, it's now time to remove them, because later when you apply the ceramic, you're practically sealing them in the paint and it will be over, guys. You will have them for a long time. So we're going to do that to the whole car, and then we'll continue with the rest. So in order to avoid swirl marks now, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to use a swirl remover. You can use other brands as well. I'll put the link in the description of the video below. We're going to apply a thin amount. We're going to go by hand one more time, okay, over the whole car. So we're going to apply it, rub it in, okay, with the applicator. Guys, okay, go back and forth, go in 90 degrees angles, straight lines, then go first horizontals, then verticals. That way you can remove swirl marks easily as well. We're going to let it stay, okay, we'll do 2-3 panels and then come back practically and buff it. Why? Because when it dries a little bit, okay, it's actually more easily buffing as well. But just to get the idea, we'll show you what we do. Okay, now ideally, okay, we already redid everything else, but we're going to let it wait for a little bit. Then you get a microfiber towel. You're going to polish it again. Try to go straight lines, not circles, straight lines, so it can buff swirl marks out as well. And you can see it's just simply amazing, guys. Okay, it is so shiny, absolutely no scratches. The paint is beautiful for being 7-year-old. Now we're going to get a super soft, clean microfiber towel, and this will be the last step. We're going to go over it one more time. At that point, you want to make sure the whole car is clean, buffed, polished, guys. Okay, and windows and everything else is clean, and we'll continue with the next step. Now it's very important not to touch your car with your fingers, guys, because if you do, you're going to leave finger marks that can get stuck under the ceramic coating. This is the one that we'll be using. I'll put the link in the description of the video below. It lasts 2 years, high temperature resistance, oxidation corrosion resistance, 10H hardness, improved body shine, and hydrophobic effect. Okay, yep, right here. So it says paint coating professional. What comes with? Okay, that sponge, the applicator right here, with the soft pad on the bottom. We're going to have the ceramic coating bottle, 50 milliliters, should be enough for the car. The instruction sheet, okay, right here, it says wrap the quad around the sponge and apply 4 drops of nano ceramic coating. Apply in straight lines, first horizontally and then vertically to an area about half the size of the hood. Make sure to apply 1-2 drops whenever the sponge feels dry, or you can see any product being applied to the surface. Okay, you can see immediately you have to buff. Pre-treatment, it says to wash the vehicle with dish soap, remove any wax and grease. It's also recommended to clay bar the paint and polish out any swirl marks and scratches to get the deepest shine. And it comes with a real nice microfiber towel, gloves, okay, and those are, okay, the applicator quads as well. Right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yep, looks like we have 5 of them. So we're going to get the paper here, wrap it around. Okay, perfect, just like that. Make sure it doesn't have any crinkles, it's very important. We're going to shake the product, make sure it's warm, warm like room temperature. We left it inside the house overnight, so it's about 75 degrees now. We're going to open it here. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, 1 second now. It asks for nice smooth surface. We're going to apply now, guys. Okay, it says about 4 drops of the material. 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna soak it at first a little bit. and then we're going to go ahead, okay, and start applying here, okay, and we're going to go, you can see in straight lines like that. We go in straight lines. When you see that material is not being deposited on the paint, it's recommended to apply more. So we're going to do the fender. And then we're going to go, guys, okay, in up and down motions as well. Okay, we need to go now vertical motion. When you see you're lacking material, apply a little bit and go again. Now, immediately, we're going to get the towel and start buffing. It says go in circular motions. Okay. And it says to switch the towel, okay, to the other side. Okay, to buff it even more for the second stage of buffing. And we're going to go ahead, do that to the rest of the car. We'll come back and see the results. So this is, guys, the whole car completed. Okay, what we did everything. We did headlights, we did windows, we did seals. I just kept the older wipes, okay, for the seals, okay, and the grill and stuff like that. I did the wheels as well towards the end. Here we did, guys, okay, you can see the trim on the front. It's really dark, okay, dark now, guys. Okay, I missed 1-2 spots. Let me see how I did on this side. Pretty good. And also we did the door seals, okay, as well here. So because that's where you accumulate dirt and dust easily around the door seals here on the outside. And we did, okay, that trim here for the wipers. Okay, all that looks like brand new. It refreshes it. I also at the end did even, okay, the fender liner, the plastic part of the fender liner. So the shine is amazing. How long it's gonna last? We'll do probably a long-term review after about a year. But for now, guys, I haven't seen my car so shiny, okay, since we got it. So you can see how good it is. The paint is super clean looking, super shiny. It's like you just put water, ice on it. That's how awesome it is. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.